they were struggling to get him back in his wheelchair. He was almost falling on the ground. And I wasn't sure, because I've worked on ships for years, and the litigation, like, do not touch me, don't help people, if they can't walk, you don't touch them, because they can sue you. Where do we stand, if we're running a group, in terms of insurance and physically helping people?
You all have public liability insurance.
Do we?
You have to.
You may have it already.
No. Well, I haven't taken it out myself.
It's very simply resolved because you can join Sound Sense, which is a community music organisation.
Or the National Voice Practitioners, or Equity,
ISM.
or ISM.
So there are, and we can probably give you a list of those. And for about £80 a year, you're covered for 1.5 million is usually the amount that sort of minimum. And that means that if you were playing a maraca and it fell out or flew out of your hand and hit somebody and blinded them, that's the sort of thing. So that would be covered. There'd also be insurance for your building, and you just need to check that there is insurance. There will be for all buildings. But in terms of you and people who are poorly, you are a member of the public. That is your role. Absolutely, categorically, you become a member of the public. So if you were outside and somebody was going to fall over, whether you would help them or not, you don't have any professional relationship at that point. Okay, so it's very unlikely that a member of the public would be sued for trying to help somebody who is about to fall over. So you would then assess it. You may be able to help them or not. You might help yourself by stopping them falling. And then you would look at them and make a judgment, maybe with other people, and whether you need to call an ambulance or how that person is. But it's just as you would if you were in a shop or in the streets and somebody fell.
Gail, I'm sure there's some of that information in the back of the book, which I'll tell you about in a bit.
Okay.
She says advertising.
The one I've got in my bag.
Yeah, so I'm going to get you to get out of it. We're kind of running out of time here, so
Just one of the features that is singing along all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you're that's the one that I would say.
Don't sing all the time. And try not to sing when you're
I don't do the work as well. Let them do some of the work. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm doing it all the time.
And any other, like,
Lemon in your water.
lemon in your
Honey,
water?
lemon and ginger. Lots of
So you're listening to
Yeah.
Do you know what? That is something I know about it, actually. Like, you want to have
Honey and lemon.
And we don't warm up. We warm up our participants. Maybe I'm just speaking from my own, but we should warm up. And we should warm down.
Yes.
So we do.
Yeah.
So we
But
all
also
know.
a responsibility, I think, is important. If you are poorly, I know they don't want to miss a session, but I would put it to them and say, if I was unsure, I mean, I work a lot in lung health, so if I have a cold or anything, I can't take that into their room, because that's a life and death situation for some of them. But also, if I feel on the spectrum about it, I might say, well, I'm just getting over a cold. How do you feel about us running the session tonight?
You don't need to get I'm a very happy person. I have to say I have to forego hugs, but then I'll make up next week. You don't have to be close to
Nicola, can you just mention something about speaking and vocal health? Because I think it's speaking that probably is my most important thing.
So as a classically trained singer, when I'm speaking to you, I still support whatever that word is. We all know. That's a whole different. That's like 2 hours of discussion. But when I'm talking to you, I will do the same that I was singing. But I think sometimes people don't do that, which is where they get into problems. So I'm using all my diaphragm and stomach muscles and how I perceive support is, because everyone has a slightly different version of it. But that's what I would do, and I think sometimes we forget to do that. If you are really struggling with spoken voice, you can always mic up depending on the size of your group. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, because I think you can get around it. But that's just.
But also, I would say the groups that I think work best is where the facilitator doesn't speak.
Yeah, there's that as well. Definitely.
I don't think friends.
No, you just move straight from one scene to another.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite sensitive, you should avoid shouting
We're going to touch on adult safeguarding at all.
Adult safeguarding. We haven't actually talked about it, have we? But so the two things, because I think I touched, didn't get round to it in my group, but I would definitely recommend the public liability insurance. I would definitely recommend being safeguarded. Now, if you work with children, you are probably safeguarded the inch of your life. And most of the things are quite comparable with vulnerable adults, but you are working with vulnerable adults. And there are, Deborah, you've just done something online, and so we will pass that on, so you can do it online. Was it expensive to do?
30, well, you can do them for 10 or 15, but I'm not quite sure how. So
They're
what
not
is it?
expensive.
Your local social services.
Yeah.
Adult.
Adult different.
It is different. They're very similar, but very different.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I would recommend doing that because you are working with vulnerable adults.
Can I just say, if anyone else does Singing for the Brain, Alzheimer's Society should put you through all that training online. So if you are doing any work with them and they haven't put you through that, you have a right to be able to access that.
And these courses are online, aren't they? So Matt's going to talk about this afternoon, but we are launching a kind of a membership page, and we're going to put all of this information together. So that's what we're going to kind of do. But those are the two things I would recommend. You also should possibly consider a risk assessment for where you go. So you do your own risk assessment for your groups. I never thought it was that important until one of my members pulled the piano on themselves.
oh my God.
Which I've never heard anyone able to do. They pull the piano and break their arm. And I was like, I wouldn't put that in the risk assessment for starters, but I was like, there is a need. So it's worth, even if it's just one or two stuff, you are covered. And if you can't cover everything, it's there. So again, you can
Risk assessment. If someone's going to,
But
if there's anything in the room that's going to be dangerous, that someone could trip over, and obviously she pulled the piano on top of her, this woman, and broke her arm. Which is a bit odd. Yeah, it's called a risk. I don't know.
Recruiting other volunteers, for things you don't know and you're not an entity, where do we stand on that? What requirements are there?
I did mention DBS check as well. So
It is a challenge if you don't know people, but volunteers we use come through volunteer bureau.
Yeah.
And some people do work off and say, can I help you? And then you find out we don't DBS volunteers, they're never left alone.
Right.
Although, a volunteer might choose to help somebody go to the loo or whatever, but again, they're members of the public. They become members of the public in that instance. So, we actually have quite a refined volunteer terms of reference, which says what we might invite them to do and how we mutually between us decide what their role would be and what would happen if there are complaints, either from them or from us. With safeguarding, of course, you've got, if somebody makes a complaint about you, you've got that to consider as well. It's not just keeping your people safe, it's how you might manage that.
And I would also consider writing a safeguarding policy for your groups as well. But again, we will do it on the top list.
Trish, can I ask, are there any volunteers at Medway Skylux? Because we've got, obviously, carers like me that come with my mother-in-law.
To ask Trish
Yeah.
that in
Yeah, right.
more relevant
Yeah.
to the two of you would be great.
I'm just about that.
I keep promising that I'm going to do something with Aging Voice, and I will do it this afternoon, I absolutely promise. But just so, I hate publicising myself, but I'm going to do it, who cares? But Trish and I have written a book. It's been quite a labour of love, isn't it? That's what I would say. We spent a lot of evenings on Skype. And it is released, and I know that Gail has an actual copy, because we don't have a copy yet. She has an actual copy. We don't have it yet, don't ask, there's a whole thing. It's available on Amazon, and I looked it up last night, and it's on discount.
No!
I know. I know, yeah.
Second-hand copies.
No, I did check that. So it's about £23 at the moment, I think. So buy, ladies and gentlemen. And it's kind of basically all the things that, and there's a few, and also Grenville we've got a few of Grenville's top tunes in here as well, the ones that aren't copyrighted. So it's got a few things at the back of all those kind of qualities and things like that too.
Are you only selling it on Amazon? Are you going to sell
it is Amazon. As Amazon or Compton Publishing is the actual publishing house. So if you hate Amazon, then there is that as well. Those are the only two that I know that are selling through at the moment.
Is it published on demand then, or did you have to have a minimum?
an editor somewhere.
Because you could go on to Feeder Read, which is actually an arts council thing that then work in combination with major publishers. Yeah. I'll put it all on paper.
When I bought it, I charged my group for it. I got the money back from. So top tip, get the money back for it. Because I work UK Parkinson's UK as the group that I run. So I invoice them. So I just invoice them for that as well.
Gail's got a very nice Parkinson's UK partnership. So if you've got one of those, definitely do it. So that's the end of my publicising myself and Grenville.